Today I'm reviewing the MINISFORUM DeskMini UM870 Slim Mini PC with the AMD Ryzen 7 8745H. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this system on my desk in a real multitasking setup for a couple of weeks now: web apps, document workflows, media streaming, dual displays, light creative tasks, and background utilities. What I'm sharing comes from actual use, not just the spec sheet. Let's set expectations early. This is not a high-end gaming desktop or workstation that's meant to replace a big tower with a discrete GPU. If your goal is sustained rendering, heavy video encoding, or maximum FPS in demanding 3D games, you'll want a different class of machine. What this PC is designed for is compact, capable performance for everyday productivity and light creative work. Right away you notice the responsiveness. With the Ryzen 7 8745H, a CPU with strong single and multi-core performance, everyday tasks like opening apps, switching between browsers, and working with spreadsheets feel smooth. It handles routine productivity with ease, and heavier browser loads don't bog it down the way lower-end mini PCs sometimes do. The included 32GB of DDR5 RAM also makes a difference. In practical terms, that means I could keep multiple apps and browser windows open without feeling the system hunt for resources. There's a noticeable comfort level when you're juggling communication apps, projects, and media at the same time. Storage with the 1TB PCIe 4.0 SSD is practical and fast. Boot times are quick, applications load without noticeable delay, and there's enough space for a healthy library of work files, media, and larger apps without constant cleanup. Connectivity is one of the real strengths here. Having HDMI, DisplayPort, and USB 4 outputs means supporting dual or even triple displays feels straightforward. In my setup, extending workspaces across two external monitors was easy, and I didn't hit lag or flicker during office work or video playback. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5 hold stable connections with peripherals and network traffic. Thermals in a mini system always matter. Under typical productivity and media streaming, the DeskMini UM870 stays relatively cool and the fan noise stays in the background. When I pressed it with heavier sustained tasks like large file transfers or creative uploads, the cooling kicked in more assertively. It's noticeable, but not distracting. The balance feels reasonable for a chassis this compact. Now, limitations. This isn't built for heavy 3D gaming or workstation-level creative workflows. Light gaming and older titles run fine, but don't expect consistent high frame rates in the latest AAA games. If GPU-intensive tasks dominate your workflow, a system with a discrete graphics card makes more sense. Also, internal upgrade options are limited compared to traditional desktops. Part of the trade-off for this size is that expandability is modest. Think capability upfront rather than modular future upgrades. Comparing this to alternatives, if your priority is a full-tower PC for peak creative performance, that route wins in raw power and flexibility. If you're replacing a laptop or dealing with a constrained desk space, this mini PC feels more polished, especially with the connectivity it offers. So who is this a good fit for? It makes sense for someone who wants a compact PC that handles real multitasking, uses multiple external displays for productivity, runs communication and office apps alongside light creative work, prefers a small footprint without sacrificing responsiveness, values connectivity and modern I/O. Here's the rational evaluation. The MINISFORUM DeskMini UM870 balances performance, connectivity, and a compact profile in a way that feels deliberate and practical. It's not designed to be a gaming or workstation powerhouse, but for everyday and creative productivity in a small form factor, it delivers steady, capable performance without overpromising. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.